Hello and welcome back to Legends of the Dead. It was asked in the comments whether we could start this episode by having a look at the development growth map mode because we have been pushing up development quite a lot in our capital, and it'd be interesting to see how our realm now compares to the other realms, especially as we control a ton of extra land, which usually is quite low development and low value land. So, that sounds like a good idea. Now, before we go into the map mode, a couple of basics for where you're going to see high development on a normal map. Generally, you see it around Paris, you see it around Rome, you see it around Constantinople, you see it somewhere over here-ish, like it varies, and then you see some in India, right? So that's where we're expecting to see high development when we turn the map mode on. Well, looks like Paris does not have a lot. It's currently quite low, although we did raid it quite a lot, so maybe that's why. There's a little bit in Bonn, there's a little bit in Constantinople, so they're like 40. 40 is kind of high, and I'm deliberately ignoring Rome for now. So yeah, Mecca, Medina, they're all kind of in the 30 to 40 range. And then over here you have some 49s. Now, the reason I was deliberately ignoring Rome is I had actually already looked at this map mode before to see if it was interesting, and I think that they broke Rome, because Rome is at 85 development. Now, just as a comparison, Constantinople is at 43, right? So, just as a straight comparison, this is double the development of Constantinople, basically. That's insane, right? It just doesn't make any sense. So why is it? Well, it's double because it gets 7.2 monthly growth to its development, which is because of disease recovery. Now, I think that this is actually a problem and they're going to have to nerf this at some point. So, they are in a very high development area. Very high development area. This means that, as far as I'm aware, they are more likely to receive diseases. They get the disease, this then causes them to get disease recovery when those diseases wear out. This means that they get a +2 to their development growth, which then gets multiplied by all of their stuff, because they have actually still been getting an income while they're diseased, unlike everywhere else, because their income doesn't come from their land, their income comes from all the people giving them money. So, actually, they constantly have money, they constantly have diseases, which means that they can constantly then raise their development more. So that works, and they have no succession issues because if the Pope dies, there is another Pope, right? It's just a constant stream of extra development coming in here, right? If this Pope could die 10 times, and there would be another Pope and there would be no issues. So, essentially, what they've done is they've created a problem where this is going to gain an absurd amount of development growth all the time. I mean, right now it's even gaining more because the Pope happens to have scholarship and the scholarship focus and some other things, right? But that is an absurd amount of development they've gained. What makes this worse is that development spreads, right? So this is 85. If we have a look at Tivoli here, Tivoli is gaining a bunch of development because it's getting 1.6 from its neighbours. So it's getting disease recovery 1.6 from neighbours. Now it isn't getting quite as much because it doesn't have quite as many bonuses, but it's still gaining a reasonable amount. And you can kind of see the same happening all over here. So this is a really weird thing that they've added in here. Now maybe they want Rome to be that far ahead, but usually they wanted Constantinople to kind of be in line. But one of these is vastly superior right now. Anyway, back to us. How do we stack up? Well, capital-wise, we're around 27. So if I go to Novgorod, so we are 27. And our second one is 23. So, having a look at that, that puts us kind of smack dab in the middle of the Holy Roman Empire, right? We're kind of at the same development level. They have a couple that are higher up here, but like where they started off, we're kind of the same. We're the same as, well, we're a little bit higher than England. We're kind of around the same level as Iberia. Yeah. Same level as most of the Byzantine Empire minus Constantinople. You know, that's where we're at. So we're not that far behind. It's just, yeah, we're a little bit behind. If we compare us to Denmark, who is a reasonable person to compare us to, we started in similar land, they're kind of still around the 11 mark. So if we hadn't done anything, we would expect to be around that 11 mark. Now, a lot of this land is actually kind of bad. Except if you get closer to our capital, we've got some good bits here. Right, and then we move over this way and you can see that, yeah, it gets worse and worse and worse and worse, and then we get into land that we only just conquered. Now, I do have an idea for this. I'm not sure if it's a good idea, but what if we make a third holding for us, right? Because we have Osil, and we have our capital. What if we have a third holding? Like, for instance, what if we had Perm, for instance, right? The capital of Perm. What if we had that one, and we made this holding our holding, we tried to build it up, right? What that would do for us is that would give us another piece over here which we could raise the development on. If we held a grand tournament, it would raise the development level by 1, right? We can consistently raise the development level, thereby creating another area where development could raise, and then that would radiate out. That's not a bad idea necessarily. Now, why do I want Perm in particular? Well, because Perm is a holy site. So we can construct the special building here. I think that could be really good. So what I'm going to do in order to allow us to get Perm is in 6 months, I'm going to set you to fabricate a claim on Perm. And then that won't be tyranny. Now, talking of tyranny, apparently our Truce of Grodno is up. No, it is not. Okay. Well, how long is our Truce of Grodno? I have a hostage? Because this is my hostage. Oh. I mean, you can go. Yeah, return hostage? There we go. See ya. That's fine. Right. Anyway. Got distracted. Grodno. So our truce is 10 more months. So in 10 months we can look at that. So 6 months, fabricate a claim on Perm. 10 months, take some land off Grodno. Wonderful. And we want to fabricate hooks, and we want to befriend people in order to get people to be voting for our heir. That's the plan anyway. So, yeah, let's just unpause. Although that person I think we're befriending isn't actually because we're trying to, yeah, that isn't because of our heir. That's because they're our spy master. Yeah, and oh no, Grodno's our spy master. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Right. Apparently my court chronicler is bad. My court chronicler is dead. Well, I mean, I guess that is kind of true. Yeah, he is not very good. Right, now you can do something here. And you're doing that. Wonderful. Anything else for us to do? No, we could isolate. Our grandson could marry, but we're sending him to the Varangian Guard in about a year. Well, not even a year, actually. Well, no, it's over a year at this point. We've asked for a new successor for the Knight's Knight, so we'll see whether we get one. That's fine. I think we're good. Yeah, we have prisoners who can be ransomed. Okay. Well, let's go through these guys. Anyone can be ransomed for money? 3 gold. Okay, I'm just going to ransom them for demand conversions. I don't need their money. That's fine. Demand that they convert. Keep demanding that they convert. Every person that we convert is another person who could potentially, you know, marry into one of these families. Could potentially, you know, give us more people with good traits. It's all kind of good stuff. Print someone of something. There we go. Convert. Who are you? Just hold some random land. I bet I can't ask you to convert. No. Alright. I'll get 150 gold off of you. Convert. And then you guys don't want to give me the hook. That's fine. My wet nurse is no longer my wet nurse. Oh, because I have nobody eligible in my court because I just sent that person away. My husband is dead. Oh. Well, how upsetting. That's fine. Find spouse. Let's search for all. Highest sum of all skills. Any skill we want in particular? Actually, maybe stewardship. Let's see if we have anybody who lines up pretty well. Oh, also that was our soulmate, wasn't it? Yeah. Right, this one. Gormgus. Gormgus seems okay. We lose nothing for having him as our husband. Yeah, no issue. There's no children. Oh no, we lose a little bit of prestige, but we don't lose any legitimacy, which is what really matters. Yeah, we're fine with that. Although we need some legitimacy, actually. Although we're at the level that we need to be at. I would get some slightly better things if I increased it slightly, but I think we're fine. Okay, we could create a few titles, I suppose. My former hook scheme has been exposed. Alright, well, abandon that one. Designate a guardian for Thora. Thora, your guardian shall be... You're doing a martial education. Again, we're just looking for any of these things, so let's go with you. It's fine. Ransom you for 13 gold. Why not? Sounds good to me. Nice. Now my prison should have 2 people left in it, I think. Yeah, the 2 who won't refuse to leave. That's absolutely fine. Right. Something else was triggering in my mind there. I was like, I need to do something else. Cannot through. Get a new hook. That's what I needed to do. I was like, there's something I was meant to be doing. So she's number 2 now. Care is no longer in line, which is good. Svanhilder of Vespia. I am going to fabricate a hook on you. And we'll see how that goes. Right. Carry on. Befriend. We are closer than ever with this person. Hey, why was I trying to befriend this person? Well, maybe this one was to try and make him vote for our person. It could have been. Yes, let's pick another person to befriend. Basically, just want to befriend people who don't really like us. Like Satmi doesn't really like us. Why don't I befriend you? That's fine. I don't want to challenge you to a board game. I want to befriend you. Sure. Sometimes I get lost in plans of the past, so... But you know, him being our friend, I think, was just to make him our friend and to get him to do things that we want him to do. So, that's fine. Do I want to be friends with this guy? Yes. I do. Because we want him to vote for our side in, in these elections. Let's see. How's the election looking right now? There's some people voting for ABEC? Interesting. Okay. Well, carry on. Actually, I just realized we finished this thing, right? Know thyself. Yeah, in which case we're absolutely fine for stuff, because we're not going to die, like randomly. Yeah, that's good. Okay, we're fine. Absolutely fine. Right. Do I want to raise my legitimacy? I could make a title or 2. Let's see if there's any titles I can make. Do I get anything for usurping titles? No. Okay. Only for creating new titles. So the Duchy of Uppland I could make up here. Now Uppland is the other side, so that's Norway. Yeah, sure, I'll create that. And then I'm going to grant that to Norway. There you go. Right, so they're a little bit happier that we did that. How much do I need for the next level of legitimacy? I do need quite a lot, and that only gave me 25. Yeah, you know what? We'll just have to do other things that make me legitimate. Ooh, there was a suggestion made as well that if I do the Kingdom Conquest War, so if I do this Invade Kingdom War, this might allow me to get the Legend Hook that we were after before. Well, we should try it, shouldn't we? While we're here. Yeah, maybe I'll just declare a little war. Little Invade Kingdom War. Now, this is the one that lets you get all the land outside the kingdom as well, if you can siege it. So probably declare there, work our way along the top. Then work our way down here, then work our way through there. Something like that. Yeah. You have no allies that would join you, and you have no troops. Let's do it. Right. That's fine. Let's raise some armies. So, I'm going to start by raising the men-at-arms up here. I'm actually going to raise the other army down this way. And what I'm going to do with this is this army is going to walk in and it's just going to siege kind of down towards this one. And this one is the blasting through all of the provinces, sieging everything army. That's the plan anyway. We'll see how it goes. This guy can leave prison and it makes this king like me more. Fantastic. Yeah. Returning from the Varangian Guard. Ibeck has returned. Fantastic. He appears to be identical to when he left, but his stats are better. Well done him. I would really prefer if his prowess was better. Do I have a... I think I have something, don't I? I have a fine sword I could give him. Son, congratulate... Wrong son. Son, congratulations on coming back from the Varangian Guard. Here is a fine sword for you. Wonderful. So now he's up at 20 prowess. That's much better. Hello. Thank you for the money. Thank you for the renown. Okay. Neither army has has fully risen yet. Let's get him married. So, you... I guess we could marry you to somebody who is a genius. Let's see. 20-year-old genius? And you're 23? That seems pretty good. Yeah, let's get that marriage happening. Wonderful. Right, the enemy has got holy order. That's a great idea, enemy. I forgot about that. Yeah. Let's grab ourselves the holy order. No, I wanted them on the other rally point. Okay. This holy order. Make your way down here. The Zero army shouldn't be moving. That's fine. Education is at an end. Svendorog has got a great eminence education. Ooh, and we have a Knight's Knight. Fantastic. Well, let's make sure our Knight's Knight is put in here. That is great. This guy seems like he should be our heir instead of Naula. Yeah, he seems better right now. I'm going to put him in as our heir, Svendorog. Although I want to send him to the Varangian Guard first. Send him to the Varangian Guard in a year. Okay. Yeah, I think I prefer you as an heir. Scornard, you're not going to go to the Varangian... Well, I do kind of want you to go to the Varangian Guard. You can go after. You can go after. That's fine. My schemes to get a hook on this person have failed. Alright, well, next person on the list. Who have we got? Who's your next biggest backer? Your next biggest backer is this person. Let us fabricate a hook on them. Wonderful. Right, carrying on. Stewardship perk. Nice. I don't know if we need toe the line. Just seeing what other stuff we have here. Direct vassal opinion could be nice, though. Yeah, let's go along here. Learn languages we don't really care about. Domestic affairs efficiency we don't... Well, I guess we do care about because we do use it, right? But, yeah. We're mostly interested in what we get afterwards. We now have the Persian-Mashiriki hybrid culture. Okay, no, you're not. You're going to go over here. There we go. That's fine. That's probably enough of that army. Let's merge you down to that province there. Right. It's fine. I may even, once these two arrive in the same province, merge them, split them in half, and send half to that one. There we go. That's fine. Almost taking this one up here. So we're looking for things that are not in the de jure kingdom. So let's go to mana next. Okay. That's fine. You got a leader. You've got a leader. You've got a leader. That's all we needed to see. Okay. Someone converted culture to late Norse. Ooh, fantastic. You love to see it. Okay. Finish that one. Let's head up here. Get the next one up this way. I become friends after talking to this person to dinner. Wonderful. Fantastic. Now let's go back to our elections. You're only -5 from voting for my one. I will not support the pawn of a tyrant. Yeah. You'll get over it eventually. Helgi of Lapland. I am going to befriend you, Helgi. Wonderful. Right. Finish our siege. I expose somebody's lover's secret. Don't need to worry too much about it. So it's these two at the bottom here that we can grab. Yeah. Okay. So you're now going to go to shore. And I'm kind of tempted to just send you to the capital, honestly. That's fine. Okay, fabricating a hook. Do I want to uncover the truth about him and get studied personality, or I'll take my time? I'll take my time, that's fine. Not worried about it. Right, head over here. Do they have taken war score? Nope, that's fine. It's all okay from our side here. Right. We are winning against their army incredibly slowly. We'd also love to take over that siege if we could. Ah, they already broke it. Captured somebody who was important to them. That's unfortunate because it means we're not going to be able to siege as much. Yeah, because it will eventually end the war automatically. But, you know, we'll do what we can. Head to the next one. Let's try and grab as much of this as it will let us before it ends the war automatically. I think it does it after a month, maybe? Assault fort. Yep, just trying to grab anything that we can here. We need a new steward. New steward is going to be this person because they're actually good at it. Okay. Yeah, we can send someone to the Varangian Guard once we're out of the war. People are winning against other people in wars. Seized a milk tooth. I think I can destroy that. Actually, I could probably give that to someone for the tiniest amount of prestige in existence. That's fine. I think we call the war there. We got all the top part. Yeah, I think this is fine. Enforce demands. Nice. So we now have a huge amount of land over here. Wonderful. You are going to fabricate me a claim on Perm. Right, we'll get that in 2 years. That's okay. We should feudalize holdings. No, we have too many holdings over here. I assume I can't make the kingdom. Nope, I don't have enough. Can I make the other king? Well, the other kingdom should still exist, right? Hashara. Let's have a look. It does, but we can usurp it. Right. So let's usurp that one. And then we're going to give that one to... can give it to Yeva. She doesn't have any land yet. I could give Yeva all of this at the top here, potentially. Or I could give it to one of her children, who isn't going to inherit. That might be a better idea. Let's Svendorag. Yeah, you're not going to inherit anything. Norvate. I am going to grant you this new kingdom. All of that is yours. Wonderful. So he's now got all of that. Great. And then I'm just going to check if there was any children along any of these lines that we can get here. Well, I could give some land to Care. He's not going to inherit anything. Oh, he left my court. He went to join the Byzantines. Not as a Frankian, just as a somebody who wanted to visit. Okay, Svendorog. There you go. You can go to the Varangian Guard. Wonderful. Befriend. We have befriended Jarl Helgi. Fantastic. At least that worked. Sure, you can pay me some money. Back to the elections. Hey, Lapland's now voting for Naula. Yeah, that's good. Let's become friends with this guy. Why not? Wonderful. Right. Hello. I am going to grant you all of these new titles. Wonderful. This is part of the Duchy of this. I'm going to create the Duchy as well. And I'm going to grant the Duchy to you as well. Wonderful. That seems pretty good over here. Nice new bit of land. Awesome. Right. Family members lack guardians. You lack a guardian. You're... Oh! Orthodox. Interesting. What are you doing? You're going to do a diplomacy education. And you are going to be educated by... this guy, who's going to convert your culture and your faith. Wonderful. The other one is you. You're not quite as good. I'm going to do a martial education. You're going to be educated by this person, who doesn't need to convert anything about you. Wonderful. Right, that's fine. Okay. Seems good to me. How long till we get perm? 2 years. 2 years. Right, our Truce with Grodno should be gone though, right? Truce with Grodno is indeed gone. Now, she will say no to these. Probably. Okay. What do we need off of Grodno? Let's think about this logically. What do they hold that they shouldn't hold? Well, I mean, honestly, they hold Grodno, right? The Duchy of Grodno is not there, it's here. So we should take that from them. And that will make our life easier, because it's their only duchy. Yeah. Now, they're going to say no to that, which means we're going to be in an immediate other war. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually do what we should have done in previous wars and plan ahead. So let's go here. Let's raise all of our troops, and let's wait a second. Just wait for all of the men-at-arms and troops to be ready. Oh, also, because we usurped a title, we got some new stuff. Let's have a look here. Acquisition date, so prize brooch. Destroy. We can destroy the ones in here fairly alright, because even if we give them to somebody who is unlanded, they won't do anything with it. Right, I think I can destroy that one as well. Yeah, let's destroy that one as well. Yeah, they won't do anything with it because you need to have a royal court. But what we can do for Svendorog here is we can gift him the Milk Tooth, because he can do something with that. He can equip it for a 0.01 prestige per month. So it'll make all the difference, I'm sure. Right, what's this? Demand artifact. You want pause pelt. Okay. I don't need it. We might have been using it, but it's 2 court grandeur anyway. I'm not really that bothered. Right, you. I'm going to revoke the Earldom of Grodno. Okay, we're in charge of this army. She says no. She's the only person who joined this this army. Or, like, this war. Literally the only one, because we had a reason to declare the war. Oh, I should have done this, but let's do this. Sniper troops. There we go. I forgot you had to leave. You have to kind of leave and come back to the province to siege it, but that's okay. Head back over here. Destroy their next set of troops. We captured her. Enforce demands. Also gets us legitimacy for winning the Civil War. Nice. Now, I'm going to revoke Grodno, because you shouldn't hold it. Nice. You hold a single county. I think I can revoke that as well if I wanted to, But you're not actually my rival right now. I might just release you. Let's just get you to renounce your claims, and then I'll release you. That's not what I was looking for. There we go. Your neighbor, Caspian Steppe, has lost against your kinsman for war for a Yaldom of Jemba. Oh, but my kinsman, not my vassal. Oh, okay then. Well, that's fine then. Whatever. Doesn't matter. It's nice that my kinsmen are doing well, but it's not really relevant to the situation. What's this? Just some land that's being sieged in some random war here. Right, so now we have Grodno. Grodno is de jure part of White Russ. So White Russ, I'm going to grant you. Well, let me double check actually. Yes, so we hold all the land de jure in Grodno. I'm going to grant you Grodno and the lower titles. Great. You are a vassal who should be part of Galicia Volnia. That's an impressive outfit you got going on here. Let's grant you that vassal because you'll desire him. You actually don't desire him? Let me just check. Barony, county. Okay, probably just hasn't recalculated yet. That's fine. Okay. Now, Ruthenia. Pinsk should be yours. All of Pinsk is de jure within your lands. Wait, why do you not have Pinsk? What's the secret here? I don't know. I'm going to grant you Pinsk. I hope I didn't make a terrible decision. This is also part of your... These are all part of your lands, these ones here. That's Cyber. Okay, so that's a single county, single county, single county. Because that's county and a barony. Wonderful. So you can have this one. You can then have this one. And then you can have this one. That now gives us an odd-looking Ruthenia, but a Ruthenia. Gives us a White Russ. Everything looks like it should be where it should be. To some level down here. That looks okay. Yeah, it looks much better than it's been in the past. Wonderful. Right, we need one of these. Why do we have so many things up here? Spy Master is going to be... Oh, because we got rid of the Spy Master, of course. That's going to be Op for now. That's okay. They like me. Sell trivial titles, of course. Followed by extorting our subjects, of course. Yeah, that's fine. Now, did I get the legend? I did not get a legend for doing that. At least not yet. I can lower this person's opinion of me by 40. Or I can gain some tyranny. I'll lower your opinion of me by 40. Do you want a gift? Yeah, I can give you a gift. Not an artifact. Sorry, that's the wrong one. I get a weak hook on this person. And they pay me money? It's great. Okay. I don't want to give you a gift like that. I just want to give you a gift. There we go. Because it's less than the amount that we took from him. Wonderful. Well, that seems good to me. That's nice and sorted. We have a new artifact for usurping a title. Sort by acquisition date. Don't know what it is. Whatever, doesn't matter. Right, back out here. Can't send you to the Byzantines for another year and a bit. Then I need to sort out... wait. It's in here somewhere. Prisoners. There we go. I knew I saw something I needed to sort out. That's okay. There's so many prisoners. I'll ransom them. If they'll take a ransom, I'll let them go. That's fine. A lot of them are going to be hooks, but that's absolutely fine. There's not a lot we can do about that. There we go. Scheme at court. Expose somebody in a murder scheme. I'll just expose you in the murder scheme for now. That's fine. Right. Clear that out. Then... you're not good enough. I can't get a hook on you. Okay, you're going to be one of those. You, I assume you're not good enough. That is correct. I'll just gain the weak hook on you. You, I will convert. 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 Oh, you won't convert? Give me a weak hook. Fantastic. Convert. Give me a weak hook. Okay, convert. Convert. And I assume you're not good enough. No, you're not. Right, give me... Alright, stay in my prison. Oh yeah, you're that guy who's been in there 7 years. Of course. This is fine. Okay. So now we have 2. That's absolutely fine. We have a bunch of hooks that we don't really need to do anything with. Wonderful. Now it says we can modify contracts with hooks. This implies that I have people I can force to vote for me. I think they might just be the 2 new people I put in here though, but let's have a look. See if I happen to get any. I did! Fantastic! Do some forcing of votes here. Nice. So they're now going to vote for the person I want them to. You're going to vote for the person I want you to. Let's see. So, how are we looking on vote score? Yeva is top, but we're starting to get a little bit in there. We've got 300 votes. Kerr is actually at 327 now that he's back in the realm. He only stopped being voted for because he left temporarily. Alright, well, we're trying. We're getting there. Cool. Well, I think I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.